There are lots of things horse people have to keep around for their horses. We have a trailer full of stuff we take with us whenever we load the horses up and go somewhere. These buckets are just a couple of the things we need. We use these for feeding and watering. Horses can be rough on them though. They will rub on them, bite them, step on them, and being plastic, getting banged around like that, they just get cracked and busted. So you can never have too many of these on hand. Both of these you can see are the same color, the same size. They look exactly alike. So what if I offered you one of these buckets? Which one would you pick? You might say, well, what difference does it make? If they are both the same, what does it matter which one I take? So let's say you take this one. No problem. You'll get good use out of it just like the one I'm still holding. Guess what? The other one had a hidden treasure. It had $100 in it. Wow, you just passed up $100. No doubt we all would have picked this one if we had just known about the treasure that was inside. If it had been where we could see it and not been hidden. We can be the same way with our walk for Jesus. 2 Corinthians 4:7 says, "But we have this treasure in earthen vessels." That's clay pots. That's us. We are the clay pots, the buckets. We have this treasure in us so that the surpassing greatness of the power will be of God and not from ourselves. A lot of people focus on the container, what's on the outside, not what's inside the container. Saul became the first king of Israel, and he looked the part of a king, but his heart was not right with God. David was chosen to replace Saul. We know that David wasn't perfect either, but the Bible says that he had a heart for God, and when he messed up, he repented. God is our power source that overcomes our weaknesses. How hard is it for others to see the treasure inside of us? We shouldn't hide it just to blend in with all the other vessels around. We need to let the treasure God has given us be a shining light. Our treasure is worth much more than $100. It's priceless and more powerful than money. The treasure inside of us changes our clay pot to an alabaster jar, an item of great value. In Mark 14 is the story of the woman who came to Jesus with an alabaster jar. It tells of someone sharing their treasure. Are you sharing yours? When criticized for what she had done, Jesus defended her actions and said she had done what she could. How about you? Are you doing what God has given you the power to do? Are you using the treasure He has put in you? Break open your alabaster jar and pour out your praise and worship for others to see.